I was born in June the 30th, 1942, at 113 First Avenue.
So that's 1942. That's in the war, of course.
Yeah, it was. I remember going down the air raid shelter. I'll only be 2, 3, and a plane crashing, probably shot down, I don't know, onto the Brit Hall, which was the factory around the corner from where we lived. And my sister taking me down, which I asked her last week about, and I said, "Do you remember it?" She says, "Yeah, it was me who took you down." I'll be in a pushchair or a pram, whatever. And seeing this plane on the roof, we used to get the dray horses coming up from Butler's Brewery, all polished up with the brasses, because they were proud then, and they're not now. And there was an old chap, and we used to call him Old Harry, and he got a horse and cart. He'd stop outside our house, and he'd sell fruit and veg. The trolley buses, that we were on the main route. The air raid shelters, they were opposite where we lived. And on this side of the road, when we were kids, there was a massive big water tank, all concrete, left over from the war, I suppose. And we remember when we were kids, I'm coming with a great big crane and knocking it down. And because that was our play area then. I remember the St Christopher's bike park opening, because before I had my own bike, we never afforded bikes. I was 12 or 14 then. And that opening, we used to go up there, pay a penny, and you used to have a bike for half an hour or whatever it was. But there's traffic lights and everything in there. It learnt you, to be on the road. This is another story. There was one chap in our street had a car, an old Ford 8, 1937. Mr Baker, his name was. And he had a motorbike and sidecar and this old Ford 8. And I used to go out with this big leather coat with a big gauntlets. And when I was 17, I bought that car. And I actually owned it for a while till it felt a bit, when you're a kid. Now all sorts of little stories like that you think back. When you're coming down 4th Avenue, there's some shops on the right. There's 3 bridges, railway bridges. And as you went down, there used to be it was like waste ground. Well, to us it was after the war. And there was all these tyres in there. And we used to play in there, running underneath, and building. Well, of course, later on we found out there were aircraft tyres from the war.
Goodness
me. Bushbury Hill was like sand pits, and that's what they used to fill the sandbags with. This is what I found out later. And then we used to play on there. The dustbin lorries used to come up and tip all the rubbish. And then we used to play up there, find some, we used to call them trolleys, make a cart, 4-wheel cart, and make them.
So use your imagination, and you'd make use of what was around you, I suppose, really.
Yeah. After the war, there was nothing, was there, Then I remember the council coming and putting slabs all down from the 5th Avenue to 4th Avenue. And there was I don't know where we got them from, roller skates. And we roller skate, they learned to roller skate. Me and my sister, she's passed away this year. She's 6 years older than I am. And we used to get an old pram, because my dad worked at the gasworks, and because he was always ill. But they allowed him so much coke. I don't know whether they paid for it or whether they got it through the company, I don't know. And we used to walk down this hill, past where I was saying, the pool, into the gasworks with 2 big bags. They'd fill the bags up, put them on top of this pram. And me and my sister, don't forget I was only little, I had to push it all the way back up the hill up 4th Avenue for the fire. Great big lumps of coke. Things like that. I mean, can you see the kids doing that now?